Hello people, it's Utku again. I know it's been a long while since I last uploaded a video into YouTube, but I thought it's a good chance to turn back to YouTube because of that self-isolation thing of the coronavirus that's we are having right now. So I think it's been 5 days since I'm at home and I am super bored, to be honest. So I thought that it could be a cool idea to record a new video of record a new video for YouTube. So here's my video about my meditation journey of the last 2 years. So I think I uploaded a video about meditation, but it was last year, and most of the comments of that video was on the issue that I never told you how to meditate. So in this video, I want to start with telling you a bit about how to do it. So personally, I've been doing it on a regular basis. If not every day, I've been doing, let's say, in every 2 days, like even more frequent than that. But the way I do it is as such. So first of all, you need to be very comfortable while you're meditating, because meditation is all about the flow state and your focusing ability, and not to get distracted of anything. So most of the people recommend that you start sitting down on a chair, which also I started that way, not on the floor doing the lotus position, nothing like that. It's just fancy stuff, and I honestly believe that meditation works that way, but it doesn't need to be that difficult for a starter. So the very easy way to do that is just sit down on a chair and not to lean back, like that, but rather you just sit down in a comfortable position. Very important thing is not to force anything when you're meditating. So I don't recommend you being too loose like that, and I don't recommend you sitting in a very sharp, very forced position. Rather, you really want to be a very you want to be on ease when you're meditating. So it's very simple. You just sit down on a chair, or if you want it, you just cross your legs and you sit down on the floor. Make sure that you sit down on a very soft surface, either on a carpet or on a yoga mat, so that because after 15-20 minutes your ankles really get numb because you cross your legs. That's why it's a cool idea to start with that chair. So you sit down on a chair and you start breathing 10 seconds in and 10 seconds out. It's that simple. So if you're a starter, and I still do that. It has nothing to do with being a starter. I think I like it that way. I close my eyes when I'm meditating. You sit down and you start put all your focus on your breathing. So 10 seconds in, like, it goes like that, and 10 seconds out. It's how it's supposed to be. I find it most beneficial and easiest way to meditate. So you sit down, you simply don't move at all. It's very important. You really don't move, okay? So you don't move, and one way of putting your hands is like you can put your hands like that and you put on your lap, or simply it's also very easy way. You just like put your hands on your knees, and while you're sitting like that, you put your hands on your knees, you close your eyes, you start counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 in and 10 seconds out. It's very simple. But if you start doing meditation on a regular basis, you realize that actually it might sound crazy, but it's, for most of the people, it's the most difficult thing. It's the most difficult thing to do if you have never done it, because how to put it, having in your mind for 20 minutes and on your own, it's a very difficult thing to do, and not moving at all, it's a very difficult thing. So you should definitely give it a try. I find that as so meditation is definitely a practice, and I want to call it the practice of the mind. It's like endurance practice of your mind. So you can have so many benefits for keeping your focus up. It really helped me with my studies. It really helped me with my sports performance. Like if you know how to endure, have to have endurance of the mind, you can transform it to the endurance of the body. Let's put it that way. And let's say my study's been very well after I adopted this meditation thing. So let's turn back to how to do it. So close your eyes, sit down, 10 seconds in, 10 seconds out. It's pretty simple, and don't move. And after 15-20 minutes, you start realize, oh, okay, I forgot. You you really need to set a timer. I always set my timer to 20 minutes. If I'm really in a hurry, I set my timer in 15 minutes. It's more than enough. 15 minutes is okay, but what I realized personally is that 20 minutes is it really puts you in a flow state, so it's very relaxing. So when is the best time for meditation? There are widely two ideas accepted. One is right after you wake up, like 7 8 a.m. in the morning, right after you wake up, even before you drink your coffee. I tried it for some time. I tried it for a couple of months, and it really needs a serious willpower to do that in the morning. So I'm very lazy to do that. I don't prefer that one, but it's very effective way because it clear like they say it clears the mind so that throughout the day you're best for the rest of the day. But what I do is that I usually meditate right before I go to bed because it's very calm and there is no one in your room, etc. It's very good environment to meditate. So if I feel very lazy to meditate right before I go to bed, I wanna do it when I lay down. Personally, I find it most effective is I take off my pillow. I don't lean my head into anything. I just lean back, lay down, get in a very relaxed position. I put my hands like that on my sides, and I start breathing 10 seconds in, 10 seconds out with my eyes closed. I set my timer to 20 minutes, and what I realize is that when I do that, I almost fall asleep when I'm meditating. Sometimes I forget to breathe for 10 seconds. It really puts you in a very sleepy state. So the best thing about meditating that way is that it really shortens the amount of time you spend while you're trying to fall asleep. So you immediately fall asleep. So I think it's a very useful tool if you're struggling with falling asleep. So I speak about that way. I want to talk a bit more about why it is important to meditate. So when I started meditating on a regular basis, I realized that my focus is up all the way. It's very beneficial for my studies, for my, as I told you, for the endurance of my mind. It's a very useful tool. And if you know me in person, I play American football, and I realized that for my sports performance, I started doing things without even thinking. For example, it really boosted my performance in the field because if you're a sports person, you know that if you're thinking so much of something, if you're thinking whether you can do it or you're not, probably you cannot do that thing on the field. Okay, so you really need to be very sharp focused on the field, not thinking about anything. So it really enhances your let's say flow state, so you do things even without thinking. So meditation practice really taught me this, so that's why I like it so much. And it's that simple. I really recommend anybody to give it a try. So it's very easy. You can do it when you're laying down on your bed. You can do it like sitting on a yoga mat, just crossing your legs. The thing is, just don't move. Just breathe in 10 seconds in, breathe out 10 seconds. Okay, that's that simple. And that was my video. Yeah, I hope you find it very useful. So take care.